calf cramps, you want to pinch your biceps to instantly reduce some of that pain. So I just played tennis yesterday and my calves, and I haven't played in over a year, and so my calves, man, just even walking, my calves are like super tight. So what I've been doing for myself, and something you can do if you haven't exercised in a while, is you want to pinch your biceps, right? Pinch your biceps, because this muscle, your biceps right here, correspond basically to your calves, right? So your calves, these are just muscles. So by pinching your biceps, and you pinch it like this, right? That will increase the blood circulation to your calves, which will help decrease some of that lactic acid buildup. That's why you're feeling the cramps. That's why you're feeling the stiffness and tightness. So pinch both biceps, and that will help both of your calves. Make sure you comment below and on how this works. Follow this post. Follow me on TikTok.
I wanted to share with you my story about my lower back problem. I've been coming to see Jimmy since June of 2008, and the acupuncture that he has done on my lower back has really helped me. It's relaxing. It has given me the ability to cope with my lower back pain, which, as many of you may or may not know, can be excruciating. So for this, I thank Jimmy very much. It works, it helps, and I highly recommend it.
Today we're going to talk about one of our patients. You know, have you ever experienced where you have to, you're so hot during the day, you gotta take your clothes off, and then you get cold, and then you put your clothes back on, and then you keep on doing this like 40 or 50 times throughout the day, and then at night you're kicking the covers off, and then you get cold. You kick the covers off because you're hot and you're sweating, and so you take the covers off, and then you get cold. You put the covers back on, and you're freezing. It's just like it's like your temperature is like on bipolar, right? And it's like your body can't make up its mind on what it wants to do. Am I hot? Am I cold? Right? And so. Interesting, this is what I'm describing is actually a current patient of ours. Now, we've helped many women balance their hormones and going through menopause and having the hot flashes, night sweats, and it's affecting their quality of life, affecting their sleep. Because if you're throwing your covers off and on throughout the whole night, you're not getting a good quality sleep. And if that's the case, then guess what? You're going to have fatigue issues, you're going to have brain fog issues, you're going to be, not as productive during the day, and then when you wake up in the morning, you're going to need 10 cups of coffee, right? So what's the solution? So as we get older, our hormones naturally decrease. The production of our sex hormones naturally decrease. For women, it's the ovaries and uterus. It just naturally decreases. That's just life. But, our bodies were built perfectly. And so as we transition through that, there's another organ in our body that produces sex hormones that helps us balance the hormones. So it steps up in production of hormones while our reproductive organs decrease. So in the end, it really balances and it helps us transition. And that organ is the only other organ in our body that produces sex hormones, and that is your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys, which are in the back, right? On top of your kidneys in the back. They help produce our sex hormones and therefore help us balance our hormones as we get older. And so the solution, if you want a permanent solution, then you want to get your adrenal glands checked out, and you want to get your adrenal glands to produce those sex hormones, right? A common temporary solution that society teaches us to reach for is hormone replacement therapy. Your hormones are going down, so guess what? You get more hormones, right? You take pills, you do creams, you do shots, you do pellets in your butt, all those things. That's what we've been, taught by society to do. So if you lack hormones, then guess what? You supplement hormones, right? But that's all temporary, and you would have to do those for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you won't be able to function. And so it's not right or wrong. Everybody, wants different things. So depending on what your goal is, if you want a quick relief, sometimes those, pellets in your butt can actually work faster, right? But one thing that most people started noticing is that the dosage of those pellets have to go up as time goes on, because those pellets or those pills or those creams, those are replacing the function in your body. They're not helping your body restore its function, right? Again, it's not right or wrong. These are just different options. Our goal here at Achieve Integrative Health is to help you identify the options. It's not to tell you what's the right way of doing things, what's the wrong way of doing things. It's giving you options, and therefore you can make the best decision for your situation, right? And so there is the pellets in the butt, there's the creams, there's the pills that can help you balance your hormones temporarily. But then as time goes on, you're going to have to readjust those, right? And you can talk to your physician about how to readjust those. Now, there's the other option. There's the other option where you can actually fix the root cause and restore function, restoring the adrenal gland function. Once you restore the adrenal gland function, then your body will be able to regulate its temperature by itself without any treatments, right? So that's another option. So what's the pros and cons? The pellets and the hormones, they tend to see results a little faster. And the pros, I would say the cons of it is that, there's a constant, you're gonna have to constantly juggle the balance of those medications, and you're gonna have to take it for the rest of your life, right? Because once you stop, you're gonna feel like crap. Now, the other way, where you actually fix the root cause and you restore function, it takes longer. It takes longer to restore the root cause, because the root cause, your adrenal glands don't get damaged overnight. It's through years of neglect that they get damaged. And therefore, it's going to take some time to restore them, right? So that's the cons. The pros is that once you restore the function of your adrenal glands and they rebalance your hormones again, then you're not dependent upon any other treatments. You don't need to seek treatments. Once your adrenal glands are back into full functioning, optimal functioning, then you won't need to take any other treatments. That includes, you won't need to take, our acupuncture, our herbs, supplements. You don't need to take any of those, right? So it's the pros and cons onto what you want. But sometimes, some people respond super fast. Like this current patient that we have, she was, taking her clothes off, putting it on for like 50 times a day, and within just a couple days of our herbal treatments, that sensation has already decreased by 40%. So for her body, it's working pretty fast. But it's a case-by-case basis, right? So again, we're here to provide you options. What you decide is up to you, but you want to know all your options before you make that decision. Hormone replacement therapy is not the only option, okay? And it's not. There are more permanent options, permanent solutions. All right, guys. Jimmy Yen from Achieve Integrative Health. When you think of acupuncture and wellness, you're going to think of Achieve Integrative Health. All right? Happy Monday, everybody. And remember, as always, everything in life is achievable, but it's up to you to make it happen.